Okay. Fucking my hair. It looked cool yesterday, but this video has to be quick because I have to get ready for work. I would just wake up early, I'd have like a good portion of the day. But I don't wake up early because I'm like just convinced that if I do that, I'm gonna be tired by the end of the night. And I'm starting to really question this theory I have. I don't know. I probably should have just got up earlier. But I didn't. I'm stupid. It's part of the whole I just don't even want to deal with anything vibe. I start to like not know what to do with myself. Or I just don't want to deal with it. I don't want to get out of my soft, comfy blankets. It's like I do a lot of weird thinking in that weird in between sleep and waking up state. Yeah, I'm like mad because I tried to cook eggs again. I didn't get them right. There was like some like snotty looking stuff on it, so like I guess they weren't cooked all the way. So I'm wondering if I'm gonna get sick from it or something, but I think I'll be fine. And the thing is, like, I have to eat more, and I don't want to eat more. I have this problem a lot. I just don't want to eat. And it's partly because, like, I just eat the same things. I'm, like, really tired of being poor and stressed. I'm tired of not caring about food or anything and just trying to get by. Tired of wondering, oh darn, I should eat, I guess, so I can get through the day, but I could skip it and be skinnier, and like, you know, it's just like this constant thought of like how to be skinny, and or like, oh, I should eat more so I don't lose my curves, and just like and like counting quarters and not losing my ID at the bar, and then stressing about how much it's gonna fuck me up. How am I gonna get the paycheck? And I just don't really care about anything right now. And I keep thinking that if I just drink enough caffeine, I'll care. It's a big trick. It doesn't help that there hasn't like been any sun for like the past 4 days. That really fucks me up. It's just that bland white sky. But the rain looked pretty last night. It looked all like misty, foggy, and it's pretty cool. And I saw a rabbit last night. This is like the 3rd time I've seen a rabbit now. I thought it was cool, and I was just like all trying to fight the sadness, like, rabbits are good luck. Rabbits are good luck. And I'm just kind of trying to pray that I work out the ID and the paycheck thing. I just know. I just want things to work out, and I'm trying to be grateful, and I am. It's just hard when there's a lot of worry too. But everything's fine. Everything's fine, I guess. It feels weird too, like the whole lost ID. It feels like, yeah, I still don't really have an ID. I don't have an identity. I don't have an idea of what I'm really doing. And, yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of feeling like the same old, and I wish someone loved me. I cried about that this morning. I wish I had like a job that felt more fulfilling, like I could care more. But it sucks too, because I realize if I care too much, and I stress out, and I give myself a whole lot of anxiety, so there's just no winning. What is it? 11:30. I have an hour. I have no motivation at all. Okay, I'm having a bad feeling about those eggs, but it's fine. It was just a little bit undercooked. It's fine. Nobody dies from slightly undercooked eggs, right? Thing is, I just don't want to get sick because I need work. I need work, I need money, I need things. And I need to not freak out. And just hopefully, be okay. It just feels like, sometimes it just feels like it never ends. Like I keep thinking, if I have this, if I have that, I'll be good. And that never ends. And I know that. But it's hard because like I do feel a lot of lack, and I feel a lot of, what was it? People are like, why aren't you getting something to eat at work? Like a couple people even asked that. I'm like, because I'm poor. Which is sad because like literally our tacos are like $3 each, but I didn't have money for an umbrella. So I was like, well, I guess I hope I don't get poured on. Which I didn't even care either. I was just like, but if my work clothes get all wet, that would be bad. I kind of wish I could just stay home with the cat, but just tired of feeling this way, like trying to get by with like breadcrumbs, like just like this thin thread, and I just keep telling myself, it's okay, I know how to make it work. And I'm tired doing that. It feels really shitty. And then you just silently battle like this like dumb poverty and act like you're okay, because low-key, if people knew you were that poor, they might not want anything to do with you. Like, they look at you as someone that like doesn't have their shit together and is a liability. So like, you gotta act like you're cool. You can be a little broke, but you can't be like that broke. And then people like tell you that they're stressed about money, and like that they don't even know that half of it. I'm mad at my one friends who I'm not talking to because they act like they're stressed with money all the time, but they go online shop and buy random shit all the time. Do you know when I online shop? Never. I've never online shopped. Because I don't have money. Ever. I just get by. I just make it work. Like, the only clothes I've ever bought in, like, years are work clothes. Black pants, black shoes, black shirt, tank top, socks. And I get mad about buying those because I'd rather not and just keep the same black pants for all eternity, but I keep like losing them or something, or they break, or God, I just feel so pathetic. I can't believe it. And it's like, what am I doing with this? I don't know. Sometimes I just want to shake myself. Like, we can't keep doing this. Like, this is all wrong. Like, something's gotta give. Like, this hamster wheel isn't working anymore. It never has. And you just keep going back into it over and over and over. But then I just keep thinking, like, the only alternative is, like, alcoholic homelessness. Or living at my parents' house, which is pure misery to me. Pure triggering misery. So I have to figure it out and do this hamster wheel for the rest of my life until give up. But this girl at work went up to me and was like, I really like talking to you. Can I get your Instagram? And I was like, oh my God, yeah. Except I was like, oh yeah, I deactivated mine. It's a long story. But I'll get back on it and add you. She was like, cool. Because I just really like talking to you and stuff. And I thought that was really sweet that she just like thinks I'm like that cool to talk to you just from the brief. Like, I really like talking to her too. Like, making friends is like such a important thing, and that has been weird at this new job and like not really having any friends yet. Everybody's been really nice though, you know, for the most part. No, everybody really has been. Camaraderie is important, but I just feel really like everything's just still really awkward right now, and everything's new, and I don't know, it's just everything's wonky and stressful. It's okay. I know I'm not alone. This other girl was stressed because she's like, it sucks being a landlord. And I thought about it. I was like, that's weird. I've always been like the poor tenant that hates the landlord. But, you know, it probably really sucks to be the landlord too. And like, you have to deal with people being like, I don't got the money. And then you have to figure it out. And it's just like, you don't want to be the bad guy. But like, it falls on you if it doesn't get figured out. And there's just so much stress everywhere. And I think there's a lot of like, what are we all doing in the world? You know, I see people with their stores and their restaurants and this and that, people going out to eat and people traveling, and like nobody really knows what they're doing. This guy alone going to see a show, but it's just kind of like, there's loneliness and struggle and loneliness and like, you know, like the Mexican food restaurant that plays American music is not enough Mexican people are gonna show up and they don't know the words peso pluma, and like, I don't know, everything's just so wonky, and it's like, it's just another restaurant, it's just another bar, it's just another happy hour. Sometimes I feel like people don't even know what to talk about at the table because they're bored, everything's whatever, and then you try and it's like there's just this and it's like partly because like I still feel like there's just like a lot of like people doing jobs that don't really fulfill their soul. So there's this emptiness feeling. But then there's that question of like, well, if everybody could just do what they wanted and not have to do a job that doesn't fulfill their soul, well then what? Would there, like, if we could all like make music and art, then wouldn't it be like an over flooding thing of artists? Because that's already kind of a thing too. More and more people putting out music and putting out this and that, and then it's kind of just like, then you get lost in that. Like, there's so much music out there, there's so many people doing videos and blogs and whatever and tarot, and so it's just like, well, that could be soul fulfilling, but it kind of gets lost in this self if everybody's doing it. It's kind of like an Aquarius thing, it's Aquarius season. Like, if everybody was unique, who would be unique? how are we one, an individual? How do we like come together as a society but still be ourselves? What is community exactly? I don't know. Like, what would really make you feel better? What really is the dream? What is the star? It's like we all lost it. What is it anymore? All the dreams died. They're all broken. They're worn and jaded, and I don't know, just like, and like, what is true love anymore? Is it supposed to be something between one person and you're just together forever and that's that? Like, does that really work anymore? Does that work for you? It's confusing. It's disheartening. But, you know, like Kaipacha was one astrologer I watched just said, like, he always has a song of the week, and it was Truckin' by the Grateful Dead, which, you know, I could do a thing about the Grateful Dead, so could he have. So could a lot of people. Like, one could say a lot about the love or hate of Grateful Dead, but it was, he put the truckin' song. Sometimes you just gotta keep trucking. Sometimes you don't know where you're going, but you keep going. Damn, those eggs. I don't know, man. I really hope I didn't just make myself sick with eggs. I fucking really gotta go now quickly. Get ready for work. And just be grateful that I can say that. It's a really cool spot, like right by Times Square. Every time I get out of work and I see Times Square in the background glowing in the night, because it always looks cooler at night, I'm just like, like, I got sad last night though, because I was like, oh, doesn't that make you just want to go out? But you have no money, so keep walking also. And then I just ran to Grand Central because I wanted to make that one train. I just jogged. And I felt kind of silly, you know, like when you jog, everybody looks at you. But it's like, I know it's normal looking because it's like, clearly I'm just trying to make a train. And if you know anything about New York, you know that Grand Central is right down this road. So it's like whatever. But everybody kind of looks at you like, huh? I'm like, yes, it's me, the struggling girl. The struggling girl that needs to make this train because I just need to. Like, just like further shows people like, look, it's me, struggling girl. I'm running. And out of shape. I was like, ugh, okay, I gotta go. Sometimes I feel like it just helps to get this crappiness out of me. Just vent to somebody. Usually I vent to my dad, but he's working during the day, so this is the new venting. Alright, I really gotta go and get ready for work now. I need to stop stalling. Alright. gonna be okay.